What is up, YouTube? Suburban Legend here, bringing you my initial impressions of Homefront's multiplayer. And let me just say this right off the bat. If you're looking for a Call of Duty killer, straight up replacement for Black Ops, you're going to be disappointed in this game. However, if you can approach this game with an open mind and give it a chance, realize that it's a unique game, it's new, it's not Call of Duty, then you're going to have a lot of fun with this game. I decided to make this video because I had a lot of people messaging me asking me, is this game good? Is it bad? And I have to say, I expected it. I knew, being an early adopter of this game, there's going to be a lot of people on the fence not knowing if this is a good game or not. Do they want to spend their hard-earned money on this after they just purchased Black Ops a few months ago? And hopefully this video will help you answer those questions. This game mode I'm playing is Battle Commander Ground Control, which is essentially like Domination in COD. However, it's like 3 games of Domination wrapped into one. You have to win 2 out of the 3 for your team to win. That alone in and of itself is a pretty cool game mode. If you win, you have to push forward to the next 3 set of objectives, and their team has a good chance to win the second set of objectives because they spawn close. And it usually ends up going into game 3. Which is one thing I really like about this game, is the natural progression of the battle is so intense that by the time it gets to game 3, everyone has their battle points saved up, and they're calling in helicopters, tanks, armored vehicles, drones, everything. Shit starts blowing up everywhere, and in order to win the 3rd objective, you really have to use some teamwork, and you have to be strategic. You have to take out enemy tanks, and you gotta basically come together as a team to win. And it's really intense. There's like a climax to every battle, you know. I love Call of Duty because of the few games where it actually comes right down to the wire. You get that sense of thrill and exhilaration. However, in this game, almost every game comes not quite down to the wire, but every game has a climax, because in round 3, basically everyone comes out of the woodworks and they go balls to the wall and try and win. That's another thing this game did right, Chaos Studios. They almost eliminated camping. And I'm not saying there's no camping in the game, because every game is going to have some sort of camping, but it's really kept to a minimum in this game. And what I mean by that is, first of all, when you spawn in, you can see the location of everyone on both your team and the enemy team. So if you see a large concentration of them heading towards A, you can try and flank them and take out a bunch of them for a kill streak or whatever. The second thing is that there's no kill streaks in this game. Now don't get me wrong, they have kill rewards for racking up kills and points, but it's not a streak. In COD, you have to get 9 kills in a row or 11 kills in a row without dying to get your chopper gunner, your dogs, and gunship. But in this game, it doesn't matter how many times you die, because you don't have to get the kills in a row. You capture an objective, or you get kills, you get the battle points. And once you save up enough battle points, because you don't lose them when you die, so once you save up enough to call in whatever you want, then you're good to go. So essentially, the faster you kill people and capture objectives, the faster you get your kill streak rewards, excuse me. And I saw that guy camping around back there trying to flank us when I spawned in, which is a good thing. Another thing I like about this game, besides the natural progression of the battle, is Battle Commander. It's a lot of fun. You can kind of compare it to Grand Theft Auto 4, or all the Grand Theft Autos, where you kill enough civilians in a row and you get that police wanted level, up to 5 stars. However many stars you get is how many people on the enemy team are alerted to your position. And the more stars you get perks and stuff. You can get more health, you can get a UAV sweep, and things like that. I don't know if you can get better bullets and more ammo. I haven't been there more than a few times up on a high streak, but it's a lot of fun. However, you get a lot of people coming at you, and you can see where they're coming because you get a UAV. You get extra health, so you're like a juggernaut out there, and it's really intense. It's almost like a little side mission, because the reason everyone's coming for you is they get a bonus in battle points for taking you out. So they want to take you out, but you also have an advantage in killing them because you get those added perks and bonuses and stuff. So it's a lot of fun if you do get on a streak. It's something totally original that I've never seen before, and it's implemented well in this game. It really works. It's a lot of fun. Another thing that works well in this game is the guns. A lot of people think it's a minus that they don't have a lot of guns in this game. But what's the point? I mean, Call of Duty, people only use 3 guns anyways. They use the FAMAS, they use the AK-74U, and whatever else. Some people use the AK-47. I guess basically 2 guns is pretty much all people use in that game. AUG too, I guess a lot of people use the AUG, but you know, I mean, what's the point of having 55 guns if people only use 3 guns anyways? You might as well put in a limited number of guns and make sure they're balanced well. And so far from what I've seen, this game's pretty balanced. Another thing I really like about this game is the dedicated servers. A lot of people have been having issues right away, but give them a break, you know. Every game launch has its problems. It's always to be expected. And right here I bought sort of a chopper gunner type thing. So I'm running around killing people. And yeah, every game has its problems, but I haven't had any issues so far getting into a game. I play on PS3. And I haven't noticed any lag. I have not had a single death yet where I said, why did I die? That was bullshit. In close quarters combat, if I'm shooting a guy and I die, it's probably because he had an SMG and he should have won the battle anyways, because he has a close quarters advantage. Every time I've died, it's because that guy's gotten a drop on me and started shooting me first. And it's great, you know, especially for a guy like me who doesn't have one of those crazy internet connections with 50 megabytes downloads and 10 megabyte uploads. It's great because you know, it levels the playing field. As you can see here, I have a 2-star wanted level or whatever, and everyone's beating the shit on my helicopter because they want to get me out. I start flying around like I'm drunk. I don't know what I was trying to do there, trying to avoid some missiles or whatever. But dedicated servers are great. Another thing about this game that I really like is teamwork. You really have to use teamwork if you want to win. And there's so many strategies you can use to try and win this game. Especially if you're playing in a team. You can try and win the first set of objectives and then have everyone save up enough battle points to jump in a Humvee and try and go ahead and take the second set of objectives quick for a quick win. I mean, you can all save up your battle points for the end and call in Apaches and just rack up the kill streaks. There's so many different things of teamwork you can use, and different things you can use to coordinate your attack, basically. The guns in this game feel really good. There's a lot of long-range engagements, but you really can't see the enemy from that far away. It's tough to see him from long range, and here I killed myself because towards the end of the game I had enough battle points for a Hellfire missile. I thought I could give my team an advantage and try and win the game for us. It didn't really work out that way though. I never actually used the Hellfire missile until here, but I was hoping I could clear out some people from the objectives so we could capture. And then when I got up in the missile, I remembered that all the objectives are under that huge bridge, so couldn't really do much as far as helping my team out. Just tried to keep some enemies off them a little bit so they can capture. But like I was saying, the guns feel good. The guns look really good. They have a ton of camos you can unlock for your guns, and the camos look great. Here I'm using the Vector SMG. You'll get to see this gun a little bit in action. Before I was using the ACR, which is a pretty good gun as well. Also, if you're still holding off on buying this game, the price actually just dropped to $40, which pissed me off a little bit, being that I paid $60 for it. But right now at Walmart and Amazon, they actually just dropped the price to $40. I don't know if that's a temporary sale they're doing, or you know, if THQ decided they're not selling as many copies as they wanted to, and wanted to drop the price a little bit. I don't know what the deal is, but it's only $40 right now, and at $40, this is a bargain. I'm not gonna lie. So basically, this game, it's a lot of fun. It's not gonna blow you away graphics-wise. It's something different. It's refreshing. It could be a good supplement to Call of Duty when you get sick and tired or frustrated at COD. You can throw this in. It's a lot of fun. And you know, my prediction is it's gonna have a solid following for probably the next 3 months. I would say I can see me playing this every few days at least for the next 3 or 4 months. So it's probably not a game you're going to play every day for the next 2 years like COD 4 was for some people, but it's a lot of fun, and at $40, why not? So those are my initial impressions. Thanks for listening.